Hi, it's me, Debbie Hilly, and I want to discuss cage aggression. Believe it or not, this little dog, who might weigh 7 or 8 pounds, is very, very cage aggressive. He is one of my puppies, and he went to another groomer for the first 3 years of his life because they don't live here, they live out of town, and he was sedated for the first 3 years of his life because he twitched and jerked, according to his mom. I have a funny feeling it had to do with cage aggression. There are certain things you can do if a dog is cage aggressive that make it safe for you and safe for them. First of all, never put them in a cage until you have to. This dog came in the door this morning, straight to my bather, into the tub, onto this table. I got him dry. Now I have to put him up because I have other dogs to do before he's going home. So we have to make some alterations in our routine, if you will. One of the things we're going to do is put a harness on him. Not a leash, but a harness, because I can leave this on him in a cage and not worry about him. Now he has on 2 loops because I had to go to the other table and do something. And he can't get off the table with 2 loops on, so I love a double looped dog. That's one of my biggest pet peeves is people who don't double loop. But these are cheap. Dollar Tree carries them, so they're $1. I buy a bunch of them. Some of the dogs we do, because they're mesh, you can actually bathe through them. We have a Chihuahua that gets bathed through his. We never take his off. See, he just flinched. He's not very trustworthy. And this is not breeding. This is just not knowing what's going on for the first 3 years of his life. So we've made tremendous headway with this pup. But anyway, you're going to put this on him, lock it down, and then the leash that is through it can hang out of the kennel. The other thing we do with cage aggressive dogs is put them on the bottom. Never in the middle, never on the top, because you may have to pull them out using this. Generally speaking, that's about it. Now, there are going to be some dogs that are still a problem. We try to isolate those. I do have one Pomeranian we do straight through, and then he stays on the table until his dad gets here. I have another table set up on the other side of the room. He goes on that table with a harness on, his own harness, hooked to the groomer's helper, and a rear loop hooked to this. And he sits there until his dad gets here. But his dad's really good about coming right on. That being said, I'm 4 feet away at the most. I'm at my table. Billy's at his table, generally speaking, even though he has shingles today, he's out. But that table's against the wall. The dog can't get to the edge, and he can't go anywhere. It's the safest way to do him. He's fine when he's not in a cage. It's just the cage is a problem. Not really sure why dogs do that. But it's a safety feature for you as well as me and the dog. One of the worst bites I ever got, top of my hand, you can see the scar here. It went all the way to the bone. You could actually see bone when it was opened up. It was from a cage biter. Didn't know the dog was a cage biter. We put him in a cage. I'd already pre-cut him. He'd had a bath. No signs of aggression. Put him in a kennel. The bather couldn't get him out to dry him. I went back there, wrapped my hand in a towel like we are all trained to do. Got nailed through a towel badly enough. I slammed the door shut, told the bather, don't touch him. Had my groomer drive me to urgent care with an ice pack on my hand because it was so bad. It's one of the worst bites of my career. I have nerve damage on the top of my hand. If he'd gotten anything besides the top of my hand, I don't know what kind of damage he would have caused. It would have been bad. But if you know a dog is a cage biter, you can take precautions. And this is the neatest trick for that. Like I said, just a harness from the Dollar Tree with a kennel lead attached can save your hands, maybe save your face, definitely save your career. That was cute, Peanut. Yeah, his name's Peanut. I don't understand. One more safety tip for the month. Let's just make January Groomer Safety Month, okay? Have a good one, y'all. I gotta get back to work because I have 19 dogs and I'm by myself except for the bathing staff.